Hello, good morning, friends. So, in this video, we are going to discuss about that economics related basic terminology which is relevant for our examination. So, uh, we have earlier discussed part 1 of this topic, and in this video, we are going to discuss part 2. Okay, right? So, let us discuss zero coupon yield curve. So, a yield curve of zero coupon bonds market practice is often to derive this curve theoretically from par yield curve, frequently used to derive discount factors, also known as spot yield curve. What do you mean by zero coupon bond? A bond that pays no interest while investor holds it. It is sold originally at a substantial discount from its eventually maturity value, paying the investor its full face value when it comes due, with the difference between what he paid initially and what he finally collected, right? So zero coupon bond, no interest, and it is sold original substantial discount from its eventual maturity value. Then after, what do you mean warrant and options uh, contract often sold with another security. For instance, corporate bond may be sold with warrant to buy common stock of that corporation. Warrants are generally detachable. Basically, warrant means an option contract of often sold with another security. For instance, corporate bonds may be sold with warrants to buy common stock of that corporations, right? Okay. What is venture capital? Basically, venture capital is nothing but the professional money co-invested with the entrepreneur, usually to fund an early stage. So basically, to fund any startup or any entrepreneur's uh, business, venture capital are used. Okay, so it actually the venture capitalist not only brings in money as equity capital, but also brings on the table extremely valuable domain knowledge, business contacts, brand equity, strategic advice, etc. Right? Then after, what is treasury bill? T-bills, short-term bearer discount security issued by government as a means of financing their cash requirement. Short-term deposit issued by generally government. In India, it is generally used by central government. Okay, right. As a means of financing their cash requirement, play treasury bills play an important role in the local money market because most banks are required to hold them as a part of their reserve requirement, and because central bank open market operations undertaken in the process of implementing monetary policy are usually conducted in the treasury bill market, right? Then after, what is swap? Financial transaction which exploits arbitrage opportunities between markets and in two counterparties agree to exchange streams of payments over time according to a predetermined rule. Right. What is subscribed capital? The amount of equity and preference capital subscribed to buy the shareholders either fully or partly paid up with calls in arrears. What is a stakeholder? Any individual or group who has an interest in a firm in addition to shareholders and bondholders includes labor, consumer, supplier, local community, and so on, right? So stakeholder basically means who have interest in the firm, right? Uh, in addition to shareholders and bondholders, okay, includes uh, labor, consumer, supplier, the local community, and so on. Stagflation means what? The combination of sluggish economic growth but high unemployment and high inflation. Basically stagflation में क्या होता है? Economic growth sluggish होता है and unemployment high, inflation is high, right? Stagnation, the period of low income and inactive trading on the securities market. Repo. What is repo? A financial agreement used primarily in the government securities market whereby a dealer or other holder of government securities sells the securities to a lender and agrees to repurchase them at an agreed future at an agreed price, which will provide the lender an extreme low risk return, right? Okay. RTGS means what? Concept designed to achieve sound risk management in the settlement of interbank payments. Transactions are settled across accounts held by the central government on a continuous gross basis where settlement is immediate, final, and irrevocable. What is portfolio investment, right? Investment which goes into a financial sector in the form of treasury bills and notes, stocks, money market placements, and bank deposits. Portfolio investments involves neither control of operations nor ownership of physical asset, right? So it is similar to it is similar to uh, institutional investor, right, which invest in treasury bill and stock, right? They are not directly involved in which is less than 10%, okay? What is Ponzi scheme? Classic contract that has been repeated many times before, and since Ponzi gave its name its name in 1920s. The scheme begins with crook setting up a deposit-taking institution. The crook invites the public to place deposits with the institution and offers them a generous rate of interest. Right? Okay. Paid up capital, the amount of capital, both equity and preference, paid up by the shareholder against the capital subscribed to him. Okay, right. Next. Negotiable dealing system, electronic platform for facilitating dealing in government securities and money market instrument introduced by RBI. Okay, basically electronic platform for facilitating all the securities and market related activities. Money market, short term. Okay, right. Maturity date, the date on which a loan bond debenture becomes due to debenture becomes due for payment. Okay, So this is known as maturity date. Maturity value means the amount an investor receives when security is redeemed at maturity, not including any periodic interest payment, right? So okay. What is listed company? Company which has any of its securities an offered through an offer document listed on a recognized stock exchange, and also includes public sector undertakings whose securities are listed on the recognized stock exchange, right? LAF means under this scheme, repo auction and reverse repo auction will be conducted on a daily basis. It will be same day transaction in an interest rate decided on cutoff basis and derived from auction on an informed price basis, right? So that's it. Thank you for watching this video. God bless you.